Hello and welcome back to the Linux Panic YouTube channel. In this video we're going to be looking at, is it actually possible to install and use DaVinci Resolve on Linux? But before we progress any further, I would like to thank my channel members. These people are people who support me for as little as £3 a month and get a little badge next to the name that say, I'm better than you, why aren't you supporting him, whenever they comment or to stream. So, let's get into the video. Now, last week, as some of you may or may not be aware, I posted a video saying that video editing on Linux is practically impossible. That's because it is. But in this case, we're going to actually have a look at and crack at it. So, these are the specs for my system. It is a Ryzen 9 5950X with 32 cores that can go up to I've seen it hit 5 gigahertz. It also has an RTX 3060 12 gig in it as well with that driver. This is the most up-to-date Linux driver for it. What we need to do is come download DaVinci Resolve from the DaVinci Resolve website, which I have already done. First thing we're going to do is open this up. It is a 2.6 gigabyte run file. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a new folder, Resolve. Open up Resolve and drag these two in it. Now we've got to wait for this to extract because it's pulling out a 2.6 gigs worth of file. And as we can see, that is now complete. So let's read the install instructions first. From the Blackmagic Design website, download it, which we have. And we have a choice. We can either install from the GUI, double click on the installer package, or do it via the command line. Ensure that you have the recommended NVIDIA driver downloaded and installed from there. Rocky Linux, CentOS, and Hrel. Use that. Please save work and exit any applications in root, which, by the way, I already have an update. Well, as we can see here, I have a more than up to date. Here is 147. Here's 116. It's been a while since this was updated. But we don't need to worry about any of this. We don't need to worry about Rocky Linux or Decklink driver things. We're not doing anything with Decklink. And we have the most up to date Linux driver for our graphics card that we can get. So we will install using the command line. So it is the usual of right click, open in terminal, chmod +x / DaVinci Resolve, no. And then if we check the manual, it is just sudo that and then add a I at the end for install. So let's do it, shall we? So let's make this a bit bigger. So sudo /davinci-i. Feed it the password. If I could put my password in correctly. And now we wait. As we can see, libxcb cursor. So sudo apps install libxcb cursor 0. And now we try again. Yes. Not set defaulting to runtime. This will install DaVinci Resolve on this computer. Yes, I agree to the DaVinci Resolve. I will sign my life away. Whilst we wait, we'll have a quick sip of our drink. In this case today, I'm drinking a cup of coffee. Now, there's no guarantee this is going to work. The reason why I was insistent on DaVinci Resolve not actually working, there's loot, I do remember seeing some DaVinci Resolve control panel stuff. The reason why I was so insistent on the fact on DaVinci Resolve not working is because I have actually tried doing this before and installing DaVinci Resolve before and trying to get it to work before on multiple Linux operating systems, and it has not worked. That's why I'm insistent on Resolve not working. But here we are. So allegedly we have DaVinci Resolve control panel support and DaVinci Resolve. So what we can do is, it said it has installed it in, not that one because that's Windows, that has installed it in OPT Resolve. And now what we have here is everything. If we just check the speed test. So now that we're back here with the Blackmagic raw speed test, even, it decided to kill OBS because it was asking too much from the system. Now, unfortunately, like, we've got everything installed, we've got Resolve, and we've got the control panels, Fairlight Studio, which is used for it. But unfortunately, if we try and do DaVinci, we get this, and then unsupported GPU processing mode. Please review the GPU drivers and the GPU configuration. But here's the thing. It's not giving me a choice on my drivers or anything at all. Now, I have shown that here we are. Here's NeoFetch. I have my drivers installed. It's an RTX 3060 with 525 14705. And ensure the recommended driver isn't downloaded and installed. It's higher than this. So why is it not working? Unfortunately, I don't know why. So what we'll have to do is just do a quick clear. And there's nothing we can do. The system's fully updated. It just doesn't want to work. So whilst people were upset with the fact that I was saying, oh, this doesn't work and it is impossible to video edit, I'm not wrong. And that's the thing. People didn't like the fact that I was saying, oh, this will never work. There's no such thing as DaVinci Resolve on Linux. And it's because there isn't. Whilst yes, it might be for Rocky Linux, CentOS, and RHEL, CentOS doesn't exist and is no longer supported. Red Hat Enterprise is just about supported, but unfortunately, we don't talk about that. And as for Rocky Linux, I don't know enough to mention about anything for Rocky Linux. So that will be something that I do visit in the future. However, unfortunately, this just doesn't work. Now, see, here's the thing. I have the drivers installed. I've followed everything it's wanted. And we just don't have it. If I try and run it again after telling it to close, it doesn't want to know. We know that I indeed have a graphics card installed with drivers. And yet here we are with it not wanting to work. It is what it is, I'm afraid. If you liked the video, maybe hit the like button. If you dislike the video, hit the dislike button. They both seem to work. Remember, when you use Linux, don't panic. I've been Nick, you have been amazing, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Goodbye.